Hello everyone, this is DInfinityX. Welcome back to Ultra Hardcore in Space Engineers, where I am building a solar powder because, I guess my refinery's back on. But it was off for a second because Windmill Bridge just is not producing nearly enough power to consistently power this little base I've got going on. One of the things that I decided between the last episode and this is we are getting rid of the gravel sifter. That is just going. It is a little too overpowered, and I probably should have been paying attention to my inventory there. That's all right. We'll just take all this scrap, throw it back into here, and hope the refineries can refine it, and that they do refine it. I don't want the assembler. I wanted to see where all of that went. Okay, it did go into the refinery. Now, okay, one of the things is I wanted to make sure that this would strap down into the base components, which it is, so that's good. Oh, and for some reason I thought I didn't have any copper. I do have copper. I definitely need more copper, but I do have copper. Okay. So, yeah, the sifter was a little too powerful, so we're not going to use that. And I tried to add plant and cook with eat, sleep, and drink because I did want a food mod before Space Engineers gets actual food. And I also wanted to add cosmic radiation. But for some reason, just plant and cook itself is crashing my game, and I don't know why. So I need to figure that out. Problem is, I don't have a lot of time to record, and continual crashing to the desktop was not cohesive to getting episodes recorded. The other mod that I added was two concrete mods. I added which one is this? The concrete tool for placing voxels in survival. I'm only going to use that to fix potentially the holes I've put everywhere. And then I also did the concrete mod so that we can make concrete blocks instead of steel blocks. And I'm just going to use that for the base. I know it's a bit on the, I think it's on the overpowered side for, like, if I were to put it into ships, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use it solely for just the base. But I want to start trying to get some of this, some of the scaffolding here built up, because I also added rust mechanics, which could be very interesting. And mainly, I want to get this built up so in case it gets shot, we don't lose everything. Because that would be very sad. Ooh, and look at this. We've got our first bit of rusting. That's not good. I didn't think it would start this quickly. Thankfully, this is supported, but this is kind of why I wanted to get this stuff built up, because I was worried it was going to start rusting, and yeah, I was correct. So we need to get this built up so it doesn't rust out from underneath us. I just keep making this more difficult for myself. Oh, wow. Things rust very quickly. Interesting. It's only been like 20 minutes that I've been in game and things are already rusting all over the place. That's very, very interesting. I'll keep an eye on it. If it's too fast, I don't mind a bit of rusting, but in 10 minutes we've had 3 blocks rust. And I need to look at how to prevent that. Alright, so I looked it up, and it's just because, I added stuff before I looked at it. You just have to re-weld / paint, so that's fine. I went through and repainted everything. Gray, because I had it selected because I was in the semi-hardcore world before this, so we'll repaint it a different color later, but I'm okay with it being visual for the most part. I did lose... Oh, yeah, we are losing some colors on this, but it's easily fixed. Oh, it rusts so fast. Why so fast? And there's some I can't get to. Stop rusting. Did it actually take damage? Kind of. But that could have been for me doing other stuff to it. Oh, why are we rusting? Alright, so I changed the time for... Oh, there's a lot of assert. The rust mechanic to start, it was defaulted to 300. I changed it to 30,000. I don't mind it rusting slowly, but I don't want to sit here and have to run back and forth painting rusting stuff all the time just to get it to stop rusting. That doesn't seem fun. If it rusts a little bit over time, that's fine. If I'm constantly having to just keep repainting to stop the rust, that's not fun. Alright, so I went on quite a bit of a journey. I was recording this before I went to work because I just happened to be up and had nothing to do, so I figured, why not? I'll record it. Then I decided to get crazy and add Plant and Cook and went on a whole thing of being super confused because Plant and Cook was actually updating the... or it was pulling the actual... Why do I still have organic? I shouldn't have organic. Whatever. Yeah, it was just a whole long thing. I spent far too long trying to get Plant and Cook to work before I realized that it's not going to work. Like, I got it working a couple times, and then now when I try and re-enable it, it just crashes to the desktop. So, I don't know. I do think I'm going to take down this jangled mess of wind turbines and redo them because those are hideous. And I've got a ton of interior plates to do that with now, so that's awesome. And I'm just going to keep expanding Windmill Bridge here for a minute because, yeah, it's my only source of power. Now, I do have a mod that adds magnesium reactors. And I kind of want to see... Oh, this is going to hurt. What those are about. So we may look into them, because we do have access to theoretical magnesium near us. I basically just want to get stuff going so that I can potentially move this base. Or find our home. But for sure, Windmill Bridge is going to stay forever. I love Windmill Bridge. Oh, I have fallen again. Oh, this is actually my first death. This is the first time I've died. That's really unfortunate. I was hoping to live a lot longer. I thought I could just leave all the old tools in the backpack and didn't realize I had an upgraded one. Such a shame. I had to walk all the way back over here. Alright, got the 2 windmills built, and I am noticing that since I changed the rust thing to 30,000, things are definitely not rusting. Like, we had a decent amount of rust in just a short amount of time, which, no, I'm not dealing with that. That's not happening. I am going to start taking out this horrific thing here, though. And fall. Falling's also important. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Oh, no. Saw things lighting up. And I was worried it was gunshots. It'd be helpful if I could hear. I'm just lazy and haven't put my headphones on yet. Why is that flashing? Or maybe it was just... What is going on? I'm confused. I wonder if we were just running out of power then. That could have been it. Oh, this stupid aerodynamics and wind turbines. Alright, well, since we've got full battery, I want to go towards the iron boulder and collect more of that. I didn't realize I had completely filled up, so we're heading back. Oh no, went right over. Oh, I lost the drill. No. Ah, that sucks. I went over my little ripples and the drill broke. Oh, that's unfortunate. That really sucks. I lost all of that iron. or more so the iron that was potentially in the drill, because now I have to rebuild it. I have a feeling my batteries are toasty again. Why are my batteries toasty? Probably because they're powering the entire base. Please show me. Overheat in 17 minutes. That is not something we want to see. All right, and we have a new drill on here. It's going to take me so long to weld. I need to make the second set of tools. This is egregious. Now let's see if I can fix some of my divots here that I have made. Oh, there's still gravel in this hole. Interesting. I just want to make the land not have random potholes. And yeah, this is working way better than I thought. Oh, I ran out of concrete. Oh, this is going to be expensive. Especially this hole. This hole was stupid. I should never have dug a hole so close to the base. Ooh, didn't want that. I'll figure out how to use this eventually. Alright, it's not great, but it's better than it used to look, so that's fine. I will take that. A little bump. Why does it look like I'm being shot? Oh yeah, I think this base is running out of... The second I turned my batteries to charge, the drill dropped, so... I don't know what's going on. Hello, ground. I came to meet you very quickly. Now, I don't understand why it keeps prioritizing the stupid survival kit over... I'm just gonna disconnect the survival kit. Because it's causing us issues in production. Alright, so I think my best bet might be to ditch all of these small batteries on here. Or leave them as backup, throw a big one on, and figure out a good way to cool it. Because this is ridiculous. Although the time to overheat is going up. Oh, it's because I turned it back. No, I turned it to auto. But I don't think it has enough power to... Oh, no, it does. Okay, never mind. Well, we'll just deal with it. I need to build more windmills. Ooh. Our first... Or hopefully our first new little bit of rust. Like I said, I don't mind if it shows up, like, periodically. But if it's going to be, like, an hourly thing fighting it, I don't want to fight this stuff hourly. If that makes any sense. Now, even though I painted it, did it take any damage? I may not have finished welding it, but in theory, they're supposed to take damage. I definitely didn't finish it, welding it. Hello, ground. I know why the assembler wasn't, or it was defaulting to the survival kit. It's because I didn't have enough power to run the assembler, so it was defaulting to the one thing that actually had power, which was the survival kit. I fixed that now by turning off the big refinery. Alright, I should be able to turn back on the refinery here. Yeah, we were just running low on power. So I should be able to hook this ship back up. Maybe. The problem I had before... Oop, okay, we didn't have this time. Yeah, the... Oh, I need to find that one battery. I had to jump in order to get it to connect, which was honestly funny. But, yeah. Alright, I built another battery, but this time I want to see if we can actually pipe the heat away. Because I don't want this to overheat again. Currently, we are 22 minutes to overheat, but we're going to build out some pipes and a vent. And before I finish this pipe, I just want to see... So, net heat exchange plus 15 C per second. So, let's see if building one of these affects that. It should. What are we at now? Plus 14C. Oh, 11. That's not bad. Let's get the rest of these built. And after the second one, just because I'm super curious, we are down to plus 9C.
Your health is
okay. We're working here. Okay, and with just the 6 pipes, is it? Yeah, 6 pipes. What are we looking at? Plus 14C. Oh. I wonder if it's because I'm running the assembler. That could be it too. I was hoping it would cool less or more. But we can get the heat vent going to see how much this will affect it. And with the heat vent on, are we... Got a purple glow to it. Yeah, this is already starting to overheat. Of course it is. What are we looking at? Plus 11. Still overheat territory. Heat sources. Air exchange 3, neighbor blocks 1, heat pipes -5. Alright, so what can we do to increase this? Alright, I built another heat vent just to see if this will help. Because I just... We need to figure out this heating. Oh! Not bad. Internal use, neighbor block is -2. So we're looking at 11. Is it going to just be that ridiculous to cool one battery? Alright, I put one on either side. What are we looking like now? Plus 6. We're still looking at overheat territory. Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, so this didn't exactly work the way I thought, but I think that's just because the heat vents are passive and not an active cooling thing. We've still got 40 minutes. Can I make a flat pack? Because I just watched the video on this, and I want to see if... No, I don't want a large flat pack. No, thank you. I want a small one. I'm assuming it's you. It's you. Okay. Oh, I don't want to put it there. I may have to delete one of these. And we have to look back into these neodymium magnets. We're going to have to make 30 of them. Which I should... It's just iron, nickel, and cobalt. So that's fine. We've got carbon from when I processed the shale. So that's good. I'm hoping this works. If not... if not, that's gonna suck. Okay, we have enough to build a thruster. Will this thruster actively do anything? Now, I can't control it from here. Let's check the thermals, because I don't know if I even replaced it correctly. I might need to... Oh no! Estimated time to cool down. 11 minutes. Maybe it's because it's charging and not... Interesting. Now, the downside that I just noticed is that the high-tech motors ground down to scrap metal, which really sucks, because that's crude oil, and... I'm just going to have to be very careful with advanced stuff when I grind it down. Well, even with turning stuff on, it's still cooling down, albeit slower. But I wonder if I can do that better with the turbine. Oh, in fact, where is the flat? In theory, if we max out its thrust override... air heat change, active, thrust output 83.7, ambient temperature. Does that affect the battery? It'd be helpful if I knew where it was, because it's a warfare battery. Oh, no, we're overheating again. Probably because I turned the flat pack on. All right, now I'm going to try something because I can with... Oh, no, I need to actually... I want to try the conveyor pipes, and we are just going to... see if we can't do something fun with the pipes themselves and connect it to the thruster here. Alright, it seems like all that was for nothing because these don't count as a network. So that sucks. Alright, I switched it back to the other pipes. Let's see if that made any difference. Nope, time to overheat. And even if we do turn up the atmospheric thruster to full, time to overheat, 11 minutes. Alright, that did not do nearly what I wanted it to, which sucks. Alright, so I found that there was actually a junction, so I've hooked up the junction. What is our heat pipe network at now? 9 and 8. I just can't tell if the thruster is making any difference. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, in an act of desperation, I have built the flat pack next to the battery to see if that helps. Because in the images, it should. Alright, cooldown. We're now at 21 minutes till cooldown. The neighbor block doesn't seem to change. Let me rename the flat pack as heat so we can see them both in the same thing here. If I increase that, does this... not really. No. So we don't need this on thrust override. What if we just do a little bit? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be... It's... Okay. 0.167. If we turn it all the way off... What is it now? Same. Okay, so having it on means absolutely nothing. You know, just to make this a little bit easier on me, I may go in and tweak some of the configs so that we don't have to have a pipe network that is twice the length of the ship to cool down one battery. But now I need to destroy this again, which means I'm going to lose all of my... Yeah, all the stuff. That's fine. Alright, well, hopefully this doesn't explode. We're going to take the drill... Nope, that's not the right button. We're going to take the drill out and go look for boulders. My concrete job was a little rough. I think if we head this way... I don't know if I... other than strip mining over here, I don't think I really explored over here all too well. Didn't find a boulder, but... Did I turn off the ore detector, or did the ore detector break? We don't have an ore detector anymore. That's fun. Looks like we have cobalt and sulfur. So I'll mark this. Why do we not have an ore detector? Ooh, we actually have shale right next to the base. Yeah, we have oil right next to the base. I'm kind of glad I came over here, because that's... Yeah, that's within a kilometer. That's close. Alright, well, unfortunately my scouting really didn't reveal much. There's some more shale and nickel and magnesium as well. I should probably mark this. Yeah, but I figured we could pick up some more iron on the way. So I did. Oh, and I'm crashing into it. That's not good. I have blown up another drill. I'm not even going to bother trying to get the resources. That's just... I should have lifted it up. I didn't. Alright, let's see if this works. If I jump it. It won't if I'm so far away. Please. There we go. Alright, now we can unload the ore and I can rebuild the stupid drill again. Alright, and I added some more pipes. Let's see if that really does anything. Heat pipes were at -6. I thought we were at -9 not that long ago. Maybe it's because the temperature changed because it's daytime. All right, I'm just going to go all out. Like I said, I'm probably going to change the rates. Let's not do that one. Probably going to change the heat thing so I don't have to have as big a pipe networks to cool down, because this is a bit ridiculous, but we'll see. But until then, thank you all for watching, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day. I'm hoping to actually build something tomorrow, or next episode.